Coach, I know you focus on the regular season, but 3 of your players got honorable mention for the Sixth Man of the Year. Talk about what that means to them, even though they didn't win it, what it means for them and their accomplishment of the season.
Yeah, I mean, first off, congrats to Tyler Hero. Obviously, he's had a heck of a season, but to see Mel, Tyus, BC get third-place votes, you've heard me talk all the time about the importance of our bench and the depth of our team. Those 3 guys have been so impactful for us all season long, the regular season success that we've had, in the playoffs so far too as well. But just you need guys that can come off the bench and help you win. I mean, depth is so important in this league, but Melt, the growth he's taken, the steps he's taken this season, Tyus, the steadying force, the steps he's taken on both ends, and obviously BC having an unbelievably bounce back year. Just super proud of those 3 guys.
Taylor, where is Desmond Bain and his progress at this point? Is he good to go for today?
Yeah, he's going to be a game-time decision, tested out this morning, making progress. We're going to give one final look before the game before we make a final call.
Given the score in the series, down 0-1, have you sensed a heightened urgency for the game tonight between you two?
Yeah, of course. I mean, this is a super important game. It's a bounce-back game for us. Obviously did some things good in the first game, not so good in the first game that we learned from. Luckily, our guys have always bounced back all season long, but definitely our guys are focused, locked in, ready to go try to win this game today.
Taylor, I got a 2-part question. One, no chance you're revealing the starting lineup?
No.
Here. I'm curious, just to follow up, I assume that. How difficult have the starting lineup decisions been now that you've gone, you haven't had Steven, it's pretty straightforward. It felt like at times during the regular season. How difficult and what's sort of the process there deciding which of these, multiple options you end up going with?
Yeah, definitely. I would say difficult in the sense that we've got so many guys that we trust that can, play in the starting lineup for us, that can contribute to winning. Just trying to find the, right chemistry with different guys out. Obviously, Steven's been out, Zaire was dealing with a little knee soreness, so pulling him out of the rotation. So just having to kind of figure things out, at the beginning of games, in the middle of the game. So that's the great challenge of playoff basketball right now. But I've got a lot of faith in, the depth of our team to be able to figure out who's going to start, come off the bench, and hopefully go out and try to win games.
Taylor, so 2-parter. So one, I'm guessing Zaire is a game time decision tonight as well.
Yes.
And just how does his potential return affect the rotations, given that he did experience some success guarding some of these guys in the regular season?
Yeah, no, if he's able to go, obviously he did a lot of good things this season. In our Warriors matchups, I thought he did some great things defensively. Obviously what he does for us offensively, running the floor, creating a vertical threat, obviously catch and shoot ability. When he's been able to knock down shots, there's a boost there. So if he's able to go, he'll obviously be a big boost for the depth, that we're able to throw out tonight.
When you lose a game by 1 point, how do you try to not overanalyze it and put additional unnecessary pressure on yourself and teams and just prepare for the second game plan?
Yeah, like I told the guys, I was super encouraged after the game, despite a loss, we don't want to lose at all. But, being in that moment, great learning for us as we've done all season long. We just try to just watch the things that we did well, try to replicate that. And then there's definitely glaring things, a game plan, breakdown here or there, just our simple habits, how we can control that stuff. So if it's things that we can control, that's what our guys want to see. And that's how they usually respond the next game.
Earlier today, we talked with Dylan Brooks, and he basically said, Steph Curry is priority number 1 defensively for him. Who would be that guy, say, if Jordan Poole gets hot, again or something like that? Who would be the main guy you think would be tasked with defending him?
Yeah, obviously, DB's going to get Curry a lot. If he's got to slide over to Poole at times too, that'll be a conversation that we have. But then we got a lot of guys. It's Dez, it's Melt, it's Zaire. It's JD, it's Jaws. There's a lot of different guys. So we just got to see who's going out there having a great defensive effort that night. A lot of guys that can execute the game plan. I got to see what their lineups are too, compared to ours. But a lot of guys, obviously Poole's super important in this series. Great. Thanks, everybody.